Let me explain to you how I was getting insane amounts of money. And I do it all the time. This is how come I got a nice ride. This is how I got money in the bank. This is how I was able to grow a business or invest in a business at that. A lot of people make the mistake of, I'm trying to get the sun out of me, y'all. But a lot of people make the mistake of working hard for money. That's not what you want to do. You don't want to work hard to get no money. You want to work hard to build your credit. That's how you get access to a lot of money. This is what I did. What I did was, this is at the time when I was driving trucks, all right? When I was driving trucks, because all you're going to need two things. You're going to need income and you're going to need good credit, all right? So this is what I did. I started building my credit, and I got to a point where I was like, you know what, I need to build my credit because at some point, I'm going to need some money, especially when I ain't got it. You know what I'm saying? When I wanted some money, I don't never go borrow from my friends, and I don't never borrow no money from my family. What I will do is I would say something like, hey, let me borrow $20 here, let me borrow $30 here, stuff like that. Just to see if they gonna mess with me. If they don't mess with me, then hey, I know who to cut out of my life. But I don't need it. I just ask them just to see if they gonna do it. You know, now that they know now, you know, of course they're gonna try to give it to me. Cause they gonna think that, you know, hey, well, you don't need it. But I'm just gonna give it to you anyway just because I need to get some money from you. But that's besides the point. So back on track. This is what I did. And this is how I unlocked. It's like a cheat code for life, a life hack on how to get insane amounts of money. The best way to do that is to build your credit. So this is what I did. The money that I was making from the job, because you're going to need some type of income. You're going to need you want to make at least $1,000 a week if you can. $500 to $1,000 a week is okay. You know what I'm saying? Starting off. Now, a lot of people say that there ain't enough money and nothing like that. That's fine. That's cool. But as long as you got some type of income coming in. I just say a minimum of $500 to $1,000 a week. That's what I usually say. That's okay. Especially if it's $1,000 a week. $1,000 a week is $4,000 a month. You can do a lot with $4,000 a month, really, to be honest. A lot of people say you can't because of the living expenses and all that. You can. But you can use that money to unlock more money. So this is how I did mine. What I did was I took $1,000 because I was driving trucks at the time. This is when I was working a job. I was driving trucks at the time. I took $1,000 from one of my paychecks and I went to a credit union and I opened up a secured loan account. I basically opened up two accounts. One of them I took $1,000 and I applied for a secured credit card. Secured credit card is basically a credit card where you are putting money in there yourself and you're paying yourself back to build credit. That's a secured card. You're using your own money. What happened over time was probably like 3 or 4 months later. I was paying it on time every single time. What I would do is I wouldn't even use cash. Every kind of cash I get, I would take it and I would just put it back on the card. So let's say, for example, if I use like $500 worth of stuff on the card, when I needed to use money, if I had cash, I just took the cash and put it in the bank or put it back on the card. I would use that card every week. Whatever that balance was left on that card, I would just pay that card off. So if I use $600 that week, I just pay the balance off. I just paid the whole thing off. 4 months later, they upgraded me because I was doing real good at paying my cards on time and stuff, and I was overpaying all of my balances and everything. What I was doing, once I was doing that, they upgraded me to a unsecured credit card, meaning that the bank gave me my original $1,000 back that I used to apply for the secured card. They gave me that $1,000 back and they gave me one of their cards, meaning that I'm using their money. So instead of me having a $1,000 limit on my credit card, I ended up having a $2,000 limit. They put an extra $1,000 on there. That was the first way I unlocked some money. So basically, I'm not using my money, I'm using their money. I'm just paying them their money back. The more that I'm paying their stuff on time, the more I can get my limit increased. So I can get my limit increased to, almost, just keep on just increasing my limit. Meaning that I got access to money when I need it. So therefore, I don't have to go and borrow money from my friends and family. I just go to the bank because my credit is good. Now, my credit got to the point where I got I think I had the kind of credit, your credit score needs to be at least between a 650 and 680 and above. You know what I'm saying? 650 is good, but 680 is better. 680 and above is a lot better. You can unlock all kinds of money with that. All you gotta do is just apply for it. Once you apply for a certain credit card, you're gonna get approved. Especially if they see you paying your bills on time and stuff like that, you're gonna get approved for that. So that's the reason why you want to build your credit. Work hard to build your credit, not working hard to make the money. It got to a point to where I couldn't work anymore because I had to figure out how to. I couldn't find nobody to watch my child like I wanted to. My child was like 4 years old at the time. I didn't have no babysitter. So I had to quit my job and start working for myself. So what I did was I went and got an EIN number, which is free. Go to irs.gov, get an EIN number. Then I went to regis.com and I went and got a business address. Once I went and got a business address, that's $45 a month, which is still good. Then I went and got a LLC. You can look it up for your state, but the state of Tennessee, it was $320. It's $300 plus $20 fee, filing fee, which gave me my article of declaration and, basically saying that I'm a legit business. All right. How did I get the money to start this? Credit cards. I used that to go and I used that credit and apply for some credit cards, which gave me a limit of at least $14,000. I had a Capital One that was like $5,000, and then I had that $2,000 credit card, plus another credit card with the same credit union for like $7,400, something like that. It was about like it was over $10,000. But the thing is that I didn't save that money. I just accessed that money with my credit. Now, I started my delivering business with the LLC I got and everything. Once I started my delivery service with the LLC, now I need a vehicle. Once I got the contracts, this is how I got the vehicle. I went through the credit union. Went to the credit union. Hey, I need a vehicle. Okay, apply to see if we can get you a vehicle loan or something like that. Because of my credit and because of all my on time payments with my vehicle, bam, I was able to get this car right here. It was a 2022 Nissan Pathfinder. It didn't need nothing major, but it is the Platinum Edition, leather seats, all this, navigation, everything, you name it. But the thing is that I didn't save the money to go get a car. I just built my credit. You see how that works? Good credit, good on-time payment, you can get the stuff that you want. Now, like I said, to keep it going, to make sure you can afford it, yes, you got to keep your income going. Take the income that you get and invest in something that's going to keep your money going. That's all you're doing. So it's really easy to access money. All you really need is good credit. But you're going to need the income to build credit. So the income I was making, which is there, it don't matter how much it is. The thing is that the key thing is really not how much you make. The key thing in my opinion is how much you got access to. So the best way to get access to a lot of stuff is to borrow money from the big banks and invest your money in something that's going to make you money over and over and over and over and over again. Whether it's working for yourself or whether you invest in something that's online, whether you invest in stocks, whether you invest in anything that's going to make you money back. It could be a hustle, side hustle. It don't matter. A lot of folks say stuff like, your side hustle ain't doing all. Yeah, it don't matter, dog. But like I said, it's enough for me. But as long as I'm building my credit, I can easily get access to the money. A lot of people say stuff like, well, you're going to have to pay the money back and everything like that. So what? I'm still building my credit more and more and more, meaning that I can get more and more money when I need it. I might mess around and break a leg or something like that. I got enough money to pay the hospital bill. As long as my money keep flowing, I just pay the credit cards back. I don't spend money with cash. I don't use cash at all. I don't use cash. I take that cash, put it back inside the credit card, and keep on building like that. So if I want to get some gas, I don't go and use no debit card, and I don't use cash. I use a credit card. The more credit you use, the more you pay it back, the higher chance you get your limits increased. Same thing with a business. Once I got my business going, I started building my credit through my business. Once you start building your credit through your business, you get even more money. That's when you start accessing 5 to 6 figures, because they give you way more money in a business than they do with your personal credit. Yeah, you can't access money like that, 5 or 6 figures with your credit, but it's easier if you have a business. So let's say you have a job. You got a job. You ain't even got to go build a business. You can just go get a job, and then the money that you got with your credit union, just use that money to go and get you an LLC, get you an EIN number, get you a Dun and Bradstreet, Branson. I forgot. It's done. Get you a Dun's number. Put it like that. Get you a Dun's number. Get you a. Let me start over. Let me say it again. Let me see it, so I can be very, very clear. If you got income coming in, go and take that income and get you a LLC, get you an EIN number, get you a Dun's number, Dun Branson's, and get you a business banking account. Once you get you a business banking account, the money that you make from wherever it is, your side hustle, your job, or something like that, even if it's your job, take your job checks and have it deposited into your business banking account. That way they can see cash flow going into your business. They see that you're making money in your business. You generating positive cash flow in your business. Meaning that, okay, you can start building business credit. Once you start building business credit, then you can apply for certain credit cards, and they would give you all kinds of funds for it. You can use that money for your business, and guess what? Even if you don't pay it back, which I recommend you would, but even if you don't, it's not going to hurt your personal credit, because your business credit and your personal credit are divided. That's what I would do. So if I had to start all over again, let me run it through it so y'all can be clear on how I did it. Find a way to get some income. At least $500 to $1,000 a week. Starting off. $500 to $1,000 a week. Take that money, take it to a credit union. Nowhere else, a credit union. Because you build better business, you build better credit through a credit union than you do anywhere else. Take that money, go to a credit union. Once you go to a credit union, you apply for a secure credit card. Once you apply for a secure credit card, keep that going for a good 4 to 6 months. That's what I would say. Once you get that, and you get that rolling and everything, take some of that money from your credit card and go start you a business. Get you an LLC, an EIN number, a Dun and Branson's number, a Dun's number. I don't know why I keep get screwing it up. But get you a DUNS number. Once you get that DUNS number, then you're gonna go and get you a business banking account. Take all that information you got, go start a business banking account. The best place to start a business banking account is a credit union. But if they don't do business banking accounts, you can go somewhere like I wouldn't. Anyway, Chase, Wells Fargo, Bank of America. I really don't like them banks, but somewhere that does business banking accounts. Once you get your business banking account, then start building business credit. Now, you can get a secured card for that as well. Get a secured card for that, and you can also apply for some business credit for like such as Lanier, I think that's what it's called, Lanier and Granger. Just get an account, just buy some small stuff, and just keep paying it on time so you can build business credit. As you are building business credit, then once you get your business credit up into the high sixes, like 650 or 680, you can start applying for business credit cards up under your business name. And they would give you insane amounts of money. Stop going to your friends and family. Start getting money from there, especially if you need it. Don't go spending on no crazy mess, stuff like that, but use that to find something that's going to help you build more money or generate extra income for yourself. That's what I would do. Even if you have to, when y'all say stuff like you don't have no money for a coach or nothing like that charge like $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 or something like that to coach on financial literacy, that's how you gonna get it. You get it from the banks. You don't get it from your friends and family. You don't go work hard trying to do this stuff. You get it from the banks. Have your credit straight. That way you won't have to worry about if something happened like a hurricane or a flood or something like that, you ain't got no home, you got enough money to be able to stay in a hotel room or something like that. You can just go straight to a hotel real quick until you figure something out. You at least got some type of cushion. Because that's what you do. You ain't got to, it don't take you years and years and years to be able to save money for a lifetime and all that. No, just get your credit. Get your credit straight. Once you get your credit straight, you don't have to worry about money like that. You really don't. A lot of people will scare you and everything and make you say, oh, well, you still got to pay them back and everything. Well, you going to spend the money anyway. You got to pay a light bill anyway. Use the credit card. You got to pay your car note. Use the credit card. But you ain't got to use the credit. You ain't got to use that credit card for the credit union because the credit union ain't going to let you use that if you got, like a contract with them, do like a car note or something like that, through the credit union or something like that. But, I mean, use the credit card. That's all you got to do. But anyway, I'm finna go make this money, y'all. I'm going to catch y'all in a little bit. Hopefully that helped y'all. But remember, stop borrowing from your friends and family. Go use the bank to get your money. Reznor Create Williams, y'all. Make plans for your life. Don't let life make plans for you. Peace out.